Kids from kindergarten to 12th grade attend Mathnasium, the math-only learning center. Why?
I feel much more confident in math, and I want to be best in class. My parents sometimes ask me like, oh, how'd you get an A in this test? And I tell them I go to Mathnasium.
Set your child up for success this year at one of more than 500 franchise locations. Visit Mathnasium.com or call 844-844-1911 for a free parent pack. That's 844-844-1911.
Hi, I'm Dirk Leathers, President and COO of Winter Trucking. Every day, more than 3 million professional drivers are on the road and away from their families, delivering goods and services across this great nation. As consumers, we are indebted to you for your commitment and dedication. So from Warner Enterprises, from your country, and from me, thank you. Thank you for your service, your safety, and for making our lives better. Please be safe in all your future journeys, and to learn more about us, go to drivewarner.com.
Hey, Papa John here. Over 30 years ago, I started Papa John's with one goal in mind: to deliver a better pizza. If you share that same passion for quality and doing things right and want to be part of a company that you can believe in, then I want to share my dream with you.
If you've ever dreamed of owning your own business, there's no better time to grab your slice of the pie at Papa John's. No franchise fee, a free set of ovens, and reduced royalties for 4 years. Join the category leader in technology and quality and see why we believe in better. Certain restrictions apply. Full program details available upon completion and review of franchisee application. Follow your dreams today. Just go to papajohns.com to learn more or call 888-255-7272. That's 888-255-PAPA.
We'll always be committed to a better ingredients, better pizza for the promise. It's a promise I'm proud to put my name on, and it's one you'll be proud of just as well.
All notes subject to one-day score approval must be assisted at least 1 year to apply. If you're a small business owner in need of financing and don't have the time or the patience for your bank's lending process, speak with On Deck, the small business resource that says yes a lot more and a lot faster. Just ask Steve Nixon. Our accounting partners needed working capital. On Deck was terrific and came through with funding we needed within 24 hours. It was, without a doubt, the simplest loan process I have ever experienced. At On Deck, we're 100% focused on small business loans only, and we evaluate businesses based on actual performance, not just your personal credit. Our easy application process could take just minutes, and you could receive funding in as little as 1 business day. Less paperwork, no obligations, and a decision in minutes. On Deck is an A+ Better Business Bureau rating and is publicly listed on the New York Stock Exchange. We provided $1.7 billion in funding to businesses just like yours. So if you're a small business owner who needs business financing, go to OnDeckLending.com or call 800-326-1816. That's 800-326-1816. One big thing. One big thing. On ESPN Radio at ESPNRadio.com. That's the good result of ESPN Radio, ESPN News, ESPN Radio app. Yes, Monday next hour, Jeremy Macklin of the Eagles. We'll have some quarterback conversation and have some fun with our Madden all-time squads we put together. Tim Legler talking some NBA. Del Curry against as well. That's all going at 2 o'clock Eastern hour. Time for the one big thing, and I am on record with my belief that the best college basketball venue is Fog Island Fieldhouse in Lawrence, Kansas. I have not seen them all. Fog is the best that I have seen. Basketball really was born there in a sense. James Naismith, who invented the game in Springfield, Mass, was the first KU coach. There are many places where the game matters a great deal. No place more so than where it originated in Omaha. And with roots that deep, there is great history. There is proud history. There is history that in the making right now that is as remarkable as any in the history that dates back to the man who invented the game. Kansas is going to win at least a share of its 11th consecutive Big 12 titles. In this era of one-and-done players, to be able to make the tournament 11 years in a row really is an accomplishment if you think about it. Kansas has done that 25 consecutive years, which is too shy of the all-time mark set by Carolina. But to be able to come out on top of your league, in a very good league at that, 11 years in a row, is outrageous. Here's Iowa State coach Fred Hoiberg from a recent visit on the insanity of that.
For them to win 10 straight Big 12 championships is amazing. We give so much credit goes to Bill and his staff, and obviously the players that they bring in there to buy in. And first and foremost, it's so hard to win in that building, and then they've lost 9 conference games since Bill Self has been at Kansas. So when you basically go 9-0 every year at home, and then they're going to go steal some on the road, you got to find a way to keep pace. It's a great tradition. It's a great program. And Bill's done an amazing job with them.
He's right. It's almost impossible to win in that building. They've been about 70% on the road in this league. They play at home tonight against West Virginia. If they win outright, they get the title outright this year. And this run all started with a team led by Wayne Simeon that lost in the first round of the tournament to Bucknell. It continues this year with a KU team that's very good, but not vintage, to borrow from Jay Billis. The run has featured teams, though, that were vintage. A ton of pros, 4 Elite 8 trips, a couple of Final Fours, a national title. Twice they've had to completely replace entire starting 5s and teams that are missing beats. I got to imagine it starts to feel like a birthright for the fans. They start to take things for granted. Bill Self acknowledged that in the KC Star article, saying fans around here do, but that's okay. From that same article, he told his team several years ago after clinching yet another conference crown, don't ever take it for granted because one day this won't be the case. He is right, of course. He's just not going to be right this year. KU does always have a national championship as its main goal, one of the few schools that can begin every season thinking maybe it can happen. But I appreciate the fact that Bill Self, who told us when he came on, hey, look, I was at Oral Roberts, you didn't have a lead. I appreciate that he acknowledges that this is a big deal and a cool thing.
When you stop to think about being really good, you want to be really good against the people you can compete against on a regular basis. And that of course, would be your league first and foremost. So it is important. Of course, it is not as important as postseason. I know that, but certainly, I think anybody that really follows the ball, I think being the best, you respect the league. I think it's fine.
It's a joke. You can't do this, man. It's ridiculous. For comparison's sake, Virginia last night won its second straight ACC regular season title run. The first for a team outside the state of North Carolina ever to do it in that league. The last not named Duke or North Carolina to pull that trick off and hit 2 in a row. That was NC State back in the 70s. 2 in a row. A huge accomplishment. KU, like Spinal Tap, goes to 11. As a final fun comparison, during the last 11 years, the ACC and the Big Ten, 2 leagues where basketball is also hugely, massively important. You know how many teams have had shares in the regular season title? 12. 7 in the Big Ten, 5 in the ACC. So whether it's ancient history or whether it's current history, KU's got it covered. Salute to Bill Self and his team. This is an insane run.
I do think it's the best league this year, and I know that we've kind of gone full circle because there's so many bubble teams in the Big Ten, and I think earlier on we bought into a little bit more. But every year you're expecting, okay, this is the year. They lost Wiggins, they lost Embiid, maybe you don't love their point guard play. And I think even Wayne Selden, sometimes you forget he's even on the floor sometimes offensively. Perry Ellis has been kind of more of the go-to guy. But, I mean, there's not really much more to add to that. Although Steve did ask us an interesting question before the show started.
Really, really interesting. I'm glad you brought it up because this is philosophically. This is sitting around the bar, you're just talking. Your question was what, Steve?
Since 2006, would you rather have Kansas's resume or UConn's?
Quickly answered UConn simply because titles are titles. But what's fascinating, Ryan, about Steve and everybody else is neither of those teams was really considered good during the season. Or not they were good. They weren't considered great. No one thought they were going to win the title, and then they got hot twice and they won it all. Whereas KU, week in and week out, they're ranked, all the rest. So would you rather have been really, really good all the way through and had a couple of Final Fours and one title, or rather have UConn? I said UConn just for the titles. What would your answer be?
Everybody's going to say UConn because everyone's just going to say the titles. But if you really think about what you want to be as a program, you want to be a team that every year when you tip off the season, you have a chance to win a title. It's kind of like Alabama football. You make the Ohio State jokes, you laugh about the Auburn game 2 years ago, but for 7 straight years now, Alabama has kicked off their season thinking they have a chance to win a national championship. I think that's the ultimate goal. So even though the resume is, from a ring standpoint, you're not going to debate the 2 things. You're also looking at a UConn team that wasn't in the tournament, what, 07? In 3 years, they
won't be this year.
Right, and now, I mean, if you really wanted to make the Kansas argument, what conference does UConn play? Who's in it? AAC.
Your answer was,
Kansas.
and the more I think about it, the more I think you're right. And the point Ryan makes is right. That because every year, Bill, whether he's got some guys, they cobble together something that resembles what last year was, or if you just hit the reset button, you give yourself opportunities every single year. It's been awesome at schools. It's been awesome. I mean, they've won what, 4 since '99.
Yeah.
It's insane. And they've won 2 in this period of time. But the KU answer feels more like the right one with some time to think about it. Just because every year you feel like you've got a chance.
They won the conference every year, and UConn missed the tournament 3 of those years. Take what you want.
I think you're right.
Ryan and I were right. You were right.
That's what I just said. Jeremy Mack at the top of the app. ESPN.
Hi, welcome to AT&T. Hi, can you tell us more about rollover data?
Yeah, well, what do we have to do?
Not a thing. If you're a mobile share value customer, your unused plan data automatically rolls over for 1 month. It's our way of saying thanks.
That's so wonderful.
You know, let's hug.
Oh, that's okay. We don't have to.
I think we do.
Yeah, I think
This is
let's
nice.
bring it in.
Oh, wow. And we're hugging. All 3 of us. Really hugging. Ooh, this smells like bacon.
Introducing AT&T Rollover Data. All mobile share value plans now come with rollover data on the network with the nation's strongest LTE signal. AT&T, mobilizing your world. AT&T reminds you to never text and drive. It can wait.
Available only with AT&T mobile share value plans. Rollover data automatically expires after 1 month or with any plan change. Other restrictions apply. Visit att.com/rollover data for details. Single strength plan based only on average LTE single strength from national carriers.
Attention business owners and individuals with tax problems. Listen carefully. If you owe the IRS a small amount of money, you do not have to hire an attorney for help. You can call the IRS yourself and resolve your problem. But if you have a complex tax matter where you owe a large amount of taxes for personal or business, or have several years of unfiled tax returns and received notices or even visits from the IRS, you need to hire the absolute best. Call Strategic Tax Lawyers at 877-665-9800. Strategic Tax Lawyers is an experienced nationwide tax law firm led by a former IRS tax attorney. Experience is key when dealing with the IRS. Don't get ripped off by tax relief companies that promise the world and deliver nothing. Read their 5-star reviews at mytaxattorney.com. That's mytaxattorney.com or call 877-665-9800 and mention the new IRS Fresh Start program. That's 877-665-9800. Brought to you by Attorney General Ridiculous.
Late payments are among the top causes of a lower credit score. So if you have late payments, inaccurate, or unfair items hurting your credit score, call creditrepair.com at 800-501-2338. For over 15 years, we've